Alrighty. Audio's a little loud on my part. Let's see, getting everything set up. Alrighty. Alright, so we last left off with the searing, the event where the char would breach through the walls and overran Ascalon, and we are 2 years later, I think, 2 or 3. The king's message: gather a party in Ascalon City. Sir Titus recommends bringing Alicia to heal you. So we will do just that. That'll update the quest. We also found out we need tan leather, I believe, to make the armor that we want. Old Ascalon. Yeah, the enemies are a lot tougher than what they are in pre-searing. Oh, where's Ruick? Oh, okay, he's up here with Ambassador Zane, Witness, Rastin, Elementalist, Azir, Enos the White. Greetings, Ambassador Zane. Let me be the first to welcome you to Ascalon. Prince Ruick, I thank you for your kind words. I will admit I was nervous about this meeting. Our initial reception at Ascalon City has been less than warm. So I've heard. I apologize for my father. He means well and does what he thinks is best for his country, but sometimes his stubborn memory of the last guild war gets in his way. The days of war between our two nations are over. We are here in the name of Kryta to give aid to Ascalon. We ask for nothing in return and wish only to be of service. Now I see why the people... we would be foolish to allow our pride to stand in the way of such a generous offer. And Zane, now I wish to see why the people of Ascalon admire you. Thank you, Ambassador. Now I must take my leave. I will talk with the king. Perhaps I can change his mind and gain you access to the city. A message with the royal seal. Let's see. Honored ambassador, etc., etc. Your request for permission to enter the city and address the people of Ascalon is emphatically denied. This being the force such as now, His Majesty bids you reconsider this ill-conceived journey and contemplate a return to Kryta. King Adalbert and I have learned very different lessons over the wars of past. Isolation is not the answer. Only in peace and mutual friendship shall we find our salvation. I still have hope that in time he will realize the truth of this. Unseen ones preserve you. I am Ambassador Zane and have the honor of representing the White Mantle. It is my hope that we can be friends. Now then, what is on your mind? I'd like to know more about you. As you wish, I have a few moments to spare. You don't look like an Ascalon. Haha, I should think not. My companions and I crossed the mountains to come here. We are from Kryta to the west. Surely you have not forgotten us. It is not so long since Ascalon and Kryta were at war, is it? How are things in Kryta? There is peace in Kryta. What more need you hear? The wisdom of men may fail. Place your faith in the guidance of the unseen ones. Life is good for those sheltered by the White Mantle. You have no ill will towards Ascalon. The war between Kryta and Ascalon is over, and both kingdoms have been transformed. Old grudges have no place in this new world. It is time for there to be friendship between us once more. How has Kryta changed? There is peace. Let's talk about something else. What is the White Mantle? The White Mantle served the unseen ones who saved Kryta from the Char invasion. We have brought peace and stability to the lands of the west. Our fields are no longer ruined by battle, and the ships that ply our ports bring trade, not warfare. I did not think you were from Ascalon. I should think not, Mike. Alright, we did that one. What brings you here? Confessor Dorian, head of the White Mantle, has foreseen dire times for Ascalon. Troubled by these visions, he sent me to offer King Adalbern our help in these dark days. Okay. I do not understand the hostility that my presence generates from your king. I seek only to help the people of Ascalon. You could help me in this cause. I have a shipment of supplies that I was going to deliver to an Ascalon woman named Ellie Rigby. She runs an orphanage for those who have lost their parents in these evil times. King Adalbert, however, will not allow me in the city to deliver these supplies. Would you help the children of Ascalon for me and deliver the supplies? I'll gladly help you. Alas, despite the current peace between Kryta and Ascalon, your king Adalbert still chooses to view all Krytans with distrust. He respects the old laws too much to do anything untoward, but I must take care not to give him excuse to expel me from the kingdom. Therein lies my trouble. Unable to enter the city, my men have been forced to travel south to Regent Valley to resupply and have been victimized repeatedly by a bandit named Torin. We would hunt down Torn ourselves, but shedding the blood of an Ascalon, even a criminal like Torn, might be a mistake. Will you attend to this bandit threat for me? I'll take care of it. Witness Raston. Unseen ones protect you. This land has seen much tragedy, even in this place. I feel the spirits of the dead. Filled with confusion and anger, I can consecrate this ground so that the dead may have some peace. But I will need very special items for the ceremony. I believe there is a craftsman here in Old Ascalon called Artisan David, who is capable of fashioning exactly what I need. Would you take this list to him and bring back supplies he gives to you? I'm happy to help. Okay. So we got a little bit of something to do. Inventory-wise, we need to get a salvage kit so that we can start making raw material, so eventually we can get the armor that we need. Since this quest is right here, we can go back. Oops. Knock him out. The largest city and cultural center of the now ruined empire, Ascalon City, is one of the only two remaining in the entire kingdom. Though the buildings have fallen and the cathedrals are in shambles, the people here live on in the shadow of once was. But yeah, Ascalon's not great right now. We need, yeah, tan hide squares. Okay. Looks like we might have the gold. Oh, Lord Master Titus has something for us. There's Ellie Rigby. There you are. I was asked to pass you a message from Prince Rook. There's trouble at the Great Northern Wall, and they'd like your help. Squire Zachary is waiting for you at the wall. One thing before you go, Headmaster Lilith, since Althea's disappearance, the prince has grown increasingly reckless. Be careful, old friend. Ascalon needs you in one piece. People often forget about the children of those slain by the searing. I try to look after them, but there's only so much one woman can do. If we don't find someone to help us soon, I'm afraid of what will happen. Thank you. Go and tell our mutual friend that these supplies will be put to good use. Thank Duena. There are people like him around to help those in need. I honestly don't understand why certain people are so suspicious of people like our friend. That's right. We need to get a salvage kit. Look at the skills guy right quick, too. So we talked to armor. Okay, so it just lists the unlock, and it costs a skill point. skill points here? 6, yeah. I think you unlock a lot of these just going through and playing the game. I wonder what else skill points are used for. Okay, but yeah, cool. Guard, material trader, rare material. Let's see how much tan leather squares or hides or whatever it is we're supposed to get are worth. $140. And it's going to take probably 20, so we'll spend 240, we'll have 50. We definitely need to upgrade our armor. Alrighty, so let's take this, we'll keep this, keep this. Quest item. This will be the last time we sell things to generate money, hopefully. Alright, salvage kit. And we'll take a key. And we'll see what I have in storage for tanned hides. I might have enough. I think oh, we might have to pay more to get access to the material. Purchase upgrade. I have 162. Nice. So I'll take that. And it's at 75 per. Okay, I should have enough. And we need glittering dust. Okay. Let's go get our armor right quick. There's actually an add-on I wanted to install because it showed this is at the armory. And this is 30. I think this guy's... Come on. Yeah, this guy's... Alright, it is worse. Alright, cool. So, while we have to wait, let's see if I can Google it right quick, which one looks like what. Cabal. Okay, it's got kind of like mesh stuff. Tyrion looks more like armor. Yeah, I like Tyrion better. Tyrion tunic, Tyrion gloves, Tyrion legging, Tyrion boots, and then for our pattern, I guess death magic. Since that's we're going for minion master type thing. Goodbye. Nice. Okay. And I probably can I sell you the old stuff? It's worthless. Alright, go back to the chest to deposit these materials back. While I do that, I'll delete. Cool. Stuff. Ugh. I hate the rut. put the materials back. And then I'll use my salvage kit to start making new ones. I believe going to the primary quest, defend the wall, we'll start the mission stuff, I believe. So instead, let's do these Ascalon quests. And I guess I should take a full party with me, huh? We'll take fighter, mage, and then we'll have our guy with us. They're only level 3. Alright, let's go by ourselves first and let's see how well we do. We just gotta be careful of who we engage. Oh, something's going on. Stand aside, Rook. Before you do, Father, think about your motives. That Crichton is a candidate to the underbelly of Ascalon. I need no further motive than to cut him away before he does more harm. Ambassador Zeta is here to offer us aid. He extends his hand in friendship. No Crichton will ever be a friend of Ascalon. Do not be foolish, old man. If you have not noticed, Ascalon is in no position to turn away help, even from those who were once our enemies. I grow tired of this, Rook. Step aside an instant. We are here to arrest Ambassador Zane and try him as a traitor of this nation. I will not allow you to jeopardize the fate of Ascalon because of your petty jealousy. If you intend to arrest the ambassador, you will first have to go through me. Go home, Father. Let me deal with this. How is the ambassador a traitor if he's not an Ascalonian? This is a mistake. Mark my words. That this Crichton will be the death of us all. Guards with me. Oh, okay, he just disappears. Let's get a nice cape. It's kind of weird that the game is Guild Wars, and it's not a game about Guild Wars. But, okay. Now we can go to our quest. Yeah, stuff's a little hairy. By myself. Well done, my friend. You have done a great and merciful deed this day. I hope this is the first step towards our two nations becoming allies. Vile touch. Mending. Alright, next one. We have to find this guy. Up. Nice. What is a Crichton brandy? Oh, it's an alcoholic drink. Okay. Cool. Collector. Come on. I think I need like heal area or something to kind of keep my horrors alive. Singed gargoyle skull. Poor guys. Alright, there is Artisan David. A lot of Grawls. I think they're fighting. Grinneth protects me. You see, I am so unpleasant. He doesn't want me in the underworld. Ha ha ha. What is on your mind? Let me see that. A list of things for Witness Rastin. Looks like I must say you're lucky. I've got all this here. Some unusual requests indeed. Well, there you go. That's everything on his list. While you're here, you might want to see if I can make you anything you need. Any town or city will have crafters and weaponsmiths, but artisans like myself are not easy to come by. So I guess he can make rare material from rare material. Well, we have a new town, Sardilac Sanitarium, with Sabia Blackstone. Saba Blackstone? I'm searching for 3 scorched lodestones. Oh, Necromancer Moon. Got a merchant. So you wish to prove yourself a true necromancer, then I have a task for you. A group of Grawl raided Sanitarium several days past. We drove them off, but not before they carried off a valuable artifact, a holy relic that Menlo had retrieved from the catacombs. The Grawl... I wonder if... Didn't we do that? The Grawl were last seen just north of here. I shall accompany you on your mission to evaluate your performance. When you are ready, just meet me just outside the Sanitarium. Gives us a bunch of skills that we already have. I will undertake this challenge. Oh, Cache of Blackbloods here too. I have a task that seems well suited to your skills. One who was once a respected member of our order has turned against Ascalon. Oberon the Reviled seeks to live upon his name by carving out his own kingdom of the dead here in the ruins of Ascalon. Oberon is cunning, but has an uncontrollable temper and can be goaded into action. I'd like you to head east of here, find his minions, and slay them. I think 6 should be a sufficient number to raise Oberon's ire. Are you up to the task? It should be no problem. So there should be monk trainers too. But they're not. It looks like it's only necromancers and maybe a mesmer trainer here. So they're still only level 3, but I guess we could take them with us. She waves. Now then, let's go on to retrieve our lost relic. Follow me. Oh, these aren't the ones that are close to each other. Yeah, with henchmen, it's kind of a little bit easier. Holy relic. Wait, that was it? Okay. I didn't realize it was right outside. This should be far enough. Bring the relic to me. I'll make sure it gets back to the proper place in the sanitarium. With the return of this relic, the inmates of the sanitarium will sleep easier this night, and it's all thanks to you. You've shown some real talent for the high art of necromancy. Insidious parasite, still 15 health whenever a target foe hits with an attack. That's kind of cool. Which gives all necromancer skills. Death in the ruins. Okay. How far? Oh, well, I just saw one. I was curious about how far they were. But they are right out of town, too. See if I can try to not aggro everything at one time. And there we go. Well, still two of them. And he aggroed the other two. Health-wise, we're all okay. So I guess, okay, these are just corpses that he's raised. Nice. And, right, done. Done. That's the first time we can actually see the big full map, too. So, I guess the Char were up here. This is the wall. So I wonder, did they cross the mountains when they went into Kryda too? I'm trying to remember where things are at. I think Lion Arch is around here. I guess I can just map back rather than wasting time. And okay, she's got nothing else for us. And you killed 6 of his minions, you say. Excellent. Oberon should be truly enraged. Your actions this day are certain to draw him out of hiding. Dark Pact. This skill will cause you to sacrifice 10% of your maximum health. We'll pass on that one for right now. Mark of Pain deals 10 damage to adjacent foes whenever a target foe takes physical damage. That's kind of cool. Our plan seems to have worked. My spies informed me that Oberon is headed here even now to seek revenge on the one who slew his minions. Of course, I don't have to tell you that it's in both of our interests for you to slay Oberon. He comes for you up the road from the east even now. Are you ready to face him? I am more than ready. The only thing I don't like are these touch skills right now. Okay, so here he comes. Are the Grawl going to fight him at all? Nope. Alright, let's try to wipe out his minions. But we're not going to be able to make any corpses. Where's the grin cursed whelp who dared lay a hand upon my servants? Go ahead and put these curses on him. And we got him. Could probably do without, I don't know, I guess the fighter maybe? Kick the mage. Oberon's skills must have been slipping. Still, you did manage to defeat him, so I suppose you deserve some kind of reward. Okay, cool. Just completely invalidate. Parasitic Bond. Yeah. Explodes a corpse, dealing 56 damage. I remember this one used to be kind of good. But I'd rather use my corpses for bone horrors than to blow them up. Alright, so that is those two. Let's see. We could either go to Regent Valley, or... oh, that's returning back to them. Okay, well, if the only thing is to go to Regent Valley, then we'll head that way. Take out this guy because I think he heals. Yep. Level 6 bone borer. Looks like it's this way. Oh, there's grazed in the protector. Clearly distracted. Oh, they're attaching somebody. Graz in the protector. What are our Menlos at? Oh. Greetings, young necromancer. I am Grazda. What brings you to me during these dark times? We must all do our part to preserve what remains of fair Ascalon. If you wish to help, I have a task for you. One of our order, named Paulus, was sent to Regent Valley to investigate a strange poisonous area. He is overdue to return, and I grow worried about him, as he is somewhat prone to rash action. Will you go to Regent Valley and find Paulus? I will find him. You have come to me at just the right time. This fellow here needs help getting to Ascalon, so he to purchase grain for him farm. If you would be so good as to see him safely to the city and return to me, I will continue to stand watch over the crops to ensure that nothing happens to them. How does that sound? Sounds easy enough. Is he not really growing? Okay, sure. I like how he just runs up and starts fighting with us. Oh, he's level 10. Wow. He's got it. Alrighty, now we have to go back and tell him that he got there safely, and I saw a treasure chest that we can open. Might as well just walk back since it's already been... all the stuff's been cleared, and we're going to have to go to Regent Valley anyway. Well, we're never going to see Fire Imp again. Oh crap, that's because I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yep. Appreciate this bridge to nowhere. I think we can also, yeah, we could fulfill this quest while we're over here. I like this new armor a lot better. Jesus, I didn't realize it was like that in the front. Thank you. These supplies from David should suffice. Rest assured, soon the spirits of the dead shall be granted the peace they deserve. Such are the blessings of the unseen ones. Ascalonian chest. Use key. Ram's hammer. Not what I meant to do. Damage plus 12. Ram's hammer. Damage plus 14 versus hexed foes. Yeah. Supposed to be doing something. Return to Graston. Okay. It's weird how it doesn't have him marked on here. Should be going this way though. Oh wow, this requires 9 curses, and it would have the damage of your death and blood magic. So this is kind of bad. I need an actual good necromancer weapon. Gwen's broken flute. 12 gold coins. Is Menlo not there anymore? Did he die? Wow, I don't see him. Okay, let's try to do these quests in Regent Valley, and maybe when we come back through, we'll see him. There's a boss over there, too. There's another boss. Oh, you should have crossed earlier. Here we go. He's an elementalist too. Come on. Sugary blue drink, bottle rocket. Alright, we should be able to defeat this other one over here too. Yeah, so a necromancer. So I'm going to go ahead and target this guy. But he's definitely swarming me. Ooh, what was Shadow of Fear? Right? Isn't this... Alright. How do I get up there? Okay. Okay, I got you. I see now. That's... we're gonna have to fight him. Nice, there is Regent Valley. There's a collector, a Moa bird. Okay, so it looks like we're going this way. Oh, I can bring back this guy. See if we can avoid this fight. How far do we have to go? Alright, that's a little ways. What about... That's a little ways. Oh, okay. Well, at least we can... Oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder what that is over there, that little tower. Ascalonian chest. Oh, we need another key. Whoa. Four is my max right now. Ooh, mesmer enemies. token. To King's Watch. Paulus. I'm using Paulus. Uh-oh. I'm thinking he's dead. There's a lot of renegade elementalists down here. Okay, I like how these guys just showed up after. Renegade elementalist. Found his holy symbol. Ooh. He is poisoned. We need to get away from him, I guess. So what? Alright, we need to find the Quandra now too. It's this way. Alright, here he is. Torian. Okay, he leads the Renegade Elementalists. Okay, that makes sense. That's not gonna happen. Oh my god. We just pulled all of them. Okay, never mind. We're okay right now. Cool. Wow. What a moron. Yep, another chest. Alright, so we've done the only things I know to do in this area. Let's map back to here. Let's see if we can run and go deliver this quest right quick. Okay, at least he pops up now. Just trying to get him in low. I guess Gwen's broken foot just spawns there, so it's really not important. Paulus is dead. This is grim news indeed. I fear that we may be fighting a losing battle here. Our numbers dwindle while the enemies keep on increasing. I keep telling myself not to give in to despair, but it is getting more difficult with each death that I can't prevent. Thank you for helping Farmer Hammett. He keeps insisting that someday he'll be able to make this land fertile. It would be a miracle if he could make it happen, but then we must all have something to believe in to keep us going these days. I have one last thing to ask of you. Alana is not a pleasant duty. Paulus. I only had one person he was very close with, a woman named Mika Blanston. They were often seen together just outside of Ascalon City. If you could take her news of Paulus's death, I'd be grateful. She deserves to hear of it from the one who found him. Take his holy symbol to her as well, so that it might offer her some amount of comfort. This is the most unpleasant job that we monks have, and it is becoming a disturbingly frequent one. Still, someone must perform this unpleasant task. Where's she at? Okay, she's outside of Ascalon. Okay, so we will map back. Use some bottle rockets. Victory tokens, honeycombs, air staffs. All this stuff to the actual. Here she is. What's this? Paulus's holy symbol? Then that means he's gone. Paulus would often offer me some comfort after my husband went off to fight the Char. Now who will I turn to? The gods are cruel to steal everything that I love from me. I want to thank you for delivering this to me, but please just leave me to my grief. I think you guys got it. You have my sincerest thanks for ridding us of the troublesome Tor, and it gives me hope to see that not all the people of Ascalon are blinded by the troubles of old. May the unseen ones watch over you. You have been a friend to me, and I am grateful. Now I have another favor to ask. My men and I are in constant danger as long as we remain here. I have physical evidence of the threat, something that might convince the Vanguard to help. If you take it to Gate Guard Holus, perhaps the Vanguard will agree to provide protection for us. You'll find him guarding the eastern gate in Old Ascalon. Ooh, okay. So that's going to a new area, I think. I think you want to go ahead and do the first mission. So we'll get everything ready to do that next time. So let's go ahead and prepare. Defend the wall. Simon the Scribe. Maybe he's a named NPC. He might have something for us. Yeah, he does. King Edelmar has commissioned a monument to those who died in the searing. I'm compiling a list of the names of the fallen, but I don't have all the records I need. I believe a copy of the old census might have survived in the ruins of Old Ascalon. If you could get it for me, it would be a great help. Those are cool art. But we are defending the wall right now. Ascalon Guard. The Great Northern Wall. He's just trying to take you to Embark Beach. Alright, let's sell some of this stuff. What's a cloth? Furious Battle Axe of Charslaying. Nice, we can get some of this stuff back. I cannot break that up, apparently. Yeah, I don't need it. Squire Zachary. It is an honor to meet you, Headmaster Lilith. I suppose you're wondering why Prince Ruick asked you here. I'm afraid I can't say really. Captain Callahan is in charge, and I'm not so important they tell me anything, to be honest. I do know there's trouble ahead. You should gather a few allies before going to talk to the captain. He's the sort to send you right into the fray as soon as he sees you. Still level 3 henchman. We'll probably need to look at resetting a lot of this stuff. I really don't care about Resurrect because if I die, the henchmen are kind of done. Deathly Swarm is my main way of dealing AoE damage, and Bone Horror is something I need to do after the battle, pretty much. Oh wow, but then you have 2 points for anything else. And I really don't have the skills. I mean, blood magic's going to do more damage. Yeah, that'll be okay for right now. I will take heal area to keep my minions alive. And then blood magic. This is good to go ahead. Deals 20 damage. That's a lot. That's an emergency heal. Put these curses here just in case. Alright, and next time we will start doing the missions. Thank you guys. Have a good night.